This truck was not blown up in Vietnam. It was ambushed on April 1968 by North Korean communists in a flagrant daylight raid across the Korean DMZ. The 3 soldiers of the 2nd U.S. Infantry Division and 1 Katusha soldier who were murdered in this truce violation were on their way to lunch. Sometime later on in August, as the men of the 76th Engineer Battalion began to line up for their supper, their mess tent was suddenly hit by heavy machine gun fire from communist raiders. Two U.S. soldiers, 1 Katusha killed, 26 other people wounded, including 2 Korean laundry women. This is where a barracks building stood, located at Camp Wally. It was demolished by a planted time bomb. 2 soldiers were killed in their sleep. These are only a few variations on the communist theme. At Panmunjom, 30 miles north of Seoul, where the Joint Military Armistice Commission meets to discuss violations, the North Korean side invariably flaunts the communist line even in the face of evidence, blandly ignoring all charges and throwing up a smokescreen of fabrication and countercharge. In the first 9 months of 1967 alone, there were 7 times as many communist violations as in the entire year of 1966. All have been ignored or denied. Not only does Panmunjom provide the spectacle of communist fantasy, but in the United Nations Honor Guard, an impressive reminder that the free world is indeed a reality and very much committed to staying that way. United Nations soldiers remain constantly on the alert to meet the continuing border incidents, subversion, and infiltration of enemy agents along the DMZ. Scattered along the line, a system of guard posts are manned around the clock. A barrier fence is being constructed along the entire 150-mile length of the DMZ from coast to coast. Watchtowers spotted every few hundred feet provide additional vantage points for observation.